It is your boy T, the overly emotional movie reviewer, and I got a bit choked up at the end of this movie. It was the end of the Fox X-Men universe, and it had a very touching send-off during the credits. But before we get there, let's talk about the most anticipated movie of 2024 and Marvel's only movie of the year, Deadpool and Wolverine. I'll do my best to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible. So if you saw the trailers, or as you saw in the trailers, Deadpool is brought in by the TVA for a mission that somehow ends up involving Wolverine. They join forces to fight against Cassandra Nova, Charles Xavier's twin sister. That is the most spoiler-free plot I can give. With a movie like this, it is so much better going in knowing less, so that the surprises and twists really feel a lot more genuine and better, because there are plenty of those to go around. The highlights. The highlights of this movie is Hugh Jackman giving his absolute best Wolverine superhero performance. I had a coworker who said he didn't want to see Wolverine be emotional, and in the trailers he was showing way too much emotions. He just wanted to see Wolverine fuck shit up. And I will say he did both very well in this movie. In the movie Logan, he was given a more dramatic and subdued performance because that film was really grounded and he had a more fleshed out character in that movie. In this film, we get that Logan that's still a bit of a mystery, as he is very despondent and morose when we first meet him in the movie, but once he gets going, he gets going. And he is the straight man for Deadpool's comic relief. Hugh gives such a very badass performance while showing a great deal of vulnerability. And that suit plays a huge part in the story and makes Hugh look like a complete badass, showing that Black Leather wasn't as needed as Bryan Singer thought it was. Another highlight was the action. These two characters' power sets lent to my kind of frenetic fight scenes filled with guns, claws, swords, knives, and bones. One particular fight comes midway in the movie in a Honda Odyssey, and it might be one of the best fights I've seen all year and perhaps in any superhero movie, and that's saying a lot, and it's definitely the best fight in this series. Another huge highlight, which may not be a highlight for all, but they were the cameos. All of the cameos were a hit with me, and there was some genuine surprises that got applause from my theater. I won't spoil any, but they made sense with the overall story. And while Wade Wilson was great in this movie, one of the lowlights was bro was absolutely talking way too much. This is completely on brand, but Ryan Reynolds Ryan Reynolds himself in this one. This cat talked almost every second he was on screen. Anytime anyone else got a chance to speak, he almost immediately, without fail, retorted. And I get it, he's the merc with the mouth, but he overused that shit in this one. But there is one scene in the movie that he shut up, and that might be the best scene in this entire movie. And once you see the movie, you'll know exactly why I say that. Another lowlight was the misuse of Cassandra Nova in this movie. Typical of the Fox universe, taking some of X-Men's absolute best villains and completely nerfing them to fit the story. And that's exactly what happened here. The actress who played Cassandra Nova did her absolute best with what she was given, so I'm not faulting her at all, but faulting the writing for not maximizing her abilities in this movie. She's an Omega level mutant that could and would take every X team that you can muster up to the woodshed, but she got hamstrung in this movie with Wade and Logan's power set, and I really hope to see her again in a future MCU X-Men film or Disney Plus show. So who is this movie for? It's for me, the action fan. It's for the comic book movie fan. It's for the superhero fan. It's for the buddy cop movie fan. It's for Deadpool fans. It's for Wolverine fans. This takes your superhero fatigue and gives it that 12-pack of monsters. The MCU is so far from dead, but this movie is exactly what they needed to get it ready for the next phase in this new journey that we're embarking in the post-Kang MCU. This movie most certainly is worth seeing in the theater, IMAX, 3D, whatever you like. This movie is so much fun, and I had a blast watching this film, and I might actually go see it again next week, as should you if you haven't already seen it twice. Let's get this movie to 1 billion. So have you already seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Where do you rank it in your Foxverse? Where do you rank it in the MCU? I would love to see your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're down there, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to your boy T and the Have You Seen That with T YouTube channel. And if you've already seen this flick, go over to the Ace Avenues channel and check out yours truly in a panel of movie tubers, as we have a spoiler-filled review of Deadpool and Wolverine. The link will be down in the description. Go ahead and check out Ace and the crew, and definitely have a great day and give maximum effort. But before I go, I will say this: Deadpool is not Marvel Jesus. Apparently Robert Downey Jr. is. If you haven't seen the news, your boy is coming back as Doctor Doom. So now we know where the MCU is going in the post-Kang MCU. Let's strap on and get ready for this ride. Let's take out the strap on. Let's get ready for this ride. I'll check y'all later.